Good morning, y'all. Good morning, y'all. So today is February 10th. It's the start of week number 2 in February. So I'm going to weigh in. I haven't weighed in since I think the day after my shot last week. So I'm going to weigh in and see where I'm at to see if I gain weight or not, because I did have a piece of cake yesterday. So let's see if we're still on track. I don't usually indulge in sweets. Yesterday was the first time that I actually ate some sweet since probably December. So let's see where we're at. I'm weighing in at 281.7. I'm 1.7 pounds away from being out of the 280s. I cannot wait. I literally cannot wait to get out of the 280s. I can't remember the last time I was in the 270s. I can't stop grinning. But I am at 281.7. I went down 0.6 pounds since the last time I weighed in. So let's keep the roll going. Stick to my plan, stick to my meal prep, stick to my workouts. So even though I am on Zepbound, you actually have to put in the work. So I'm down 0.6 pounds, y'all. 2 more days until shot day, and only symptom that I've literally had since I started 5 milligrams on Zepbound is the constipation. So the constipation has got me this month, but the stool softener is helping. It just doesn't help immediately. I'll either have a bowel movement that night or the day after. Another side effect that nobody really talks about, which is just being tired. Something I'm working on. I don't know how to combat being tired on Zepbound, but I have so many things to do, but that is something that I am experiencing. And I'll check with my doctor to see if that's an actual side effect. I looked online and that's what it said. Fatigue and stuff. So that's all that I'm experiencing at the moment, but I'll catch y'all next time. Happy Monday. Get your workout in. Let's get it. Just got back from work and just a little updates. It's 5 o'clock and I'm super hungry. I get super hungry like a day or two before the next injection shot. So I have to be mindful eating, like make sure that I'm not just eating whatever or eating any sweets or anything, which I've done pretty good at. I just have to continuously be mindful eating, because let's say if I just stopped Zepbound altogether, the habits that I created while on Zepbound, I still have to do that even off it, you know? Because if I don't, I'm gaining all that weight back. And all of the work I've done thus far was for nothing. And I don't want that to happen. So I'm continuously creating mindful eating habits because it's very important. It's a lifelong thing. Like, I want to continue eating healthy. I want to live a long time. I don't want to have any heart issues, none of those things. So I'm very invested in my journey, and I'm gonna stick beside it. I'm gonna stick beside it. So just a little update. I'm super hungry, but I'm gonna eat these little veggie crisps that I got from Sam's yesterday, and hopefully they're good. If not, I'm going to eat me a tuna package. All right, guys, we're about to weigh in, so let's see where we're at one day before injection shot. So guys, I went back up. I'm at 282.3. I ate more than what I should have last night when I was hungry, when I should have been asleep. I'm at 282.3. Hopefully I go back down tomorrow, so we'll see. All right, good morning, y'all. Today's February 12th. I'm about to head to the gym in a minute, but before that, today is injection day. So I'll be taking my second shot of the 5 milligrams of Zepbound. And I told y'all this time that I'm going to take my stool softener, so I'm about to take it this morning. I'm taking it early just so it can do its job later on in the day when the shot makes me constipated. So hopefully that works. I'm going to take a stool softener today, tomorrow, and the next day. I'm going to try the first 3 days and see if that helps with the constipation. This is what I'm going to take. And it says you can take it daily. You can actually take 1 to 3 capsules daily, but I'm gonna just keep it to 1. If I need more later on, I'll do that, but I'm gonna keep it to 1 stool softener a day. So I'm gonna take it now. Oh, y'all, I dropped it. That's what it looks like. Y'all, I'm so terrible at taking pills. I'm a little late for the gym today because it is rainy and gloomy and I really don't want to go, but I'm gonna go because your girl has goals and we trying to reach that summer body, okay? So, I'll see y'all after the gym. Well, I'm back from the gym and I took a little dump. Oddly enough, like, I'm actually having some regular bowel movements and I'm loving it. And it's not sharp. It's not hurting. It's not painful. So, the stool softener is doing what it's supposed to do. I think I might take 1 daily just because, but I really love that it's actually pushing on out, especially after the gym. Granted, I took it a few hours ago. Not sure if it worked that quick, but I am having regular bowel movements for the past 2 or 3 days, so that's good. Now it's time to weigh in. Let's see where we're at. All right, it's time to weigh in, guys. Let's see where we're at. I want y'all to see. I am a few pounds away from getting in the 270. So I weighed in at 280.4. So although I gained weight yesterday, I'm down 0.6 pounds. So that's great. Like super close and super excited to get out of my 280s. I have been sitting here for, even when before I gained the weight, I was sitting at 280, 275 for the longest. So I'm excited to get out of the 280s, hit the 270s, and you know, the next step, 260s. And I take my second shot of Zepbound tonight, which is at 5 milligrams. So let's see. Today is February 13th. I just took my shot last night and I'm going to start taking a stool softener every day just to keep me from the constipation. So I'm going to take Colace. I think the 1 is doing good for me, so I'm going to keep it at 1 until I need to go up. Ew, I keep dropping my pills. I'm terrible with pills, so I have to put water in my mouth first and then swallow. There we go. So, alright, I'll talk to y'all later, and I may weigh in after the gym to see if I'm still at 280. Took my shot last night. So let's see if it's working already. I'm about to cry. I'm at 279 even. Oh my god. Thank God. Thank God. I'm shook. I am shooketh. I'm so happy, but I finally hit the 270s. 279 even. The shot working already. I did work out and I just came back from the gym, so that's a factor, I'm sure. But 279? Baby, I'm gonna be summertime fine, okay? That means I went down 1.4 pounds. I just want to say God is amazing. God has put amazing medical people on this earth to make sure his children are good. I'm not just using Zepbound just to use it. I'm also using it to help me get a jump start to lose that weight that I gained, and it's really doing its job, and I'm very, very grateful. Thank you, Jesus. So I'm really maxing out on the amount of weight I'm supposed to lose weekly. The average is 2 pounds per week, and I'm not doing with Zepbound by itself. I'm combining it with working out, any type of physical activity, and I'm combining it with actually using my dietitian to form healthy habits, different ways of eating, healthy eating but still good. So it takes a lot of work. It does. And I'm just proud of myself for finally getting out of the 280s. So let's keep it up. I'm still going to be mindful eating Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Granted, I'm probably not going to work out those days and I may gain a pound. I hope I don't. But if I do, it happens. But I need my rest days, and that's understandable. So although it may seem easy to some people, it's definitely not easy. It can be challenging, especially if you're busy, have a lot of things going on. But I'm a testimony that you can do it. That's it of my soap opera. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Okay, good morning, y'all. I am like so geeked. I'm so happy because something told me to just weigh in. I weighed in today, this morning, and today is February the 15th. I weighed in, and y'all, it said 277 pounds. 277 pounds. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Like, I am mind blown. I was just at 279 and I'm at 277. Part of me is thinking, is it my scale? Am I really at 277? God? Don't let me, I'm not trying to doubt you, Lord. But I am shook. I don't even know how to express, guys. I'm like super geeked. I don't know if y'all use that term no more. Am I getting old? But I'm super geeked. I'm excited. 277. Originally gonna do this morning, I was gonna get on the scale. If I gain weight, I was gonna go to the gym because it is Saturday and I don't really feel like going. But if I got on the scale and I gained weight, I was gonna go to the gym. But if I lost weight, I was gonna chill. And I lost 2 more pounds. I am like, but that motivated me so much that I'm still going to go to the gym. Like, I'm going to do some cardio, going to stretch my body out. I'm still going to the gym. It's crazy how I thought I was going to do something else, but then that really got me wanting to go to the gym even more. So it's 7 o'clock now, and I'm about to go do a little hour, and God is good all the time. It is February 18th, one day away from taking my 3rd shot of Zepbound for the month of February. So let's weigh in and see where we're at. I don't know why I'm so excited. I feel like I'm glowing. Oh, and I need to take my stool softener. I have been taking it every day, except I missed today. But anyway, let's go ahead and weigh in. $276.2. That is literally a whole pound down from yesterday. If you're thinking about doing GLP, any type of GLP, do it. Combine it with physical activity and a healthy eating habits. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it too. So today, I weighed in at 276.2, a whole pound down. I can't wait to see where I'm at tomorrow. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Morning, y'all. So it is February 20th. Just took my injection shot last night. I just came back from the gym. Side effects right now, my stomach is really, it's feeling like gassy. I've been burping all morning. Sometimes when my stomach hurts, that means I need to eat. Sometimes it means that I need to poop. You just never know. So I haven't eaten anything yet, and I did just come from the gym with leg day. I probably should have ate something prior, but didn't have time. So that could be a factor. Right now, my stomach is really hurting, and I've been burping a lot this morning, and my throat is super dry. Now, I thought I escaped this side effect, but it looks like it's back. And something I noticed, sorry, my throat. Something I noticed is the 1st and 2nd month of taking Zepbound, around the 3rd or 4th shot, I tend to get dry throat. So I want to see if this happens in my 4th month, but it is currently happening. Around the 3rd shot of the month, I tend to get like really dry mouth and dry throat. Tummy is hurting, I'm burping, and my throat is dry. So those are the side effects I'm having right now. I'm gonna eat and see if that helps with my stomach. But before I do that, I want to go ahead and weigh in to see where I am today. Told y'all. Whew. Whew. Now, y'all know I like to weigh in dang near naked. So, Jesus. Oh, that gas. The bourbon almost keeps you from breathing. Like, for me, sometimes I'll be like, come out, come out. Anyway, let's get into the weigh-in. It's 275.9. I only gained 0.2 pounds, so that's really good. I maintained, even though I did have a slice of cake last night. Don't judge me. And my period's around the corner, which is probably why I gained that 0.2 pounds. But I'm still at 275, so that's really good. And I'm gonna chill on the scale a little. I may weigh in tomorrow, but I know my time of the month is starting soon, so I know that I usually gain. I'm not as worried about my weight as I usually would, because I probably will stay at the 275 all next week because I will be on my time of the month, and then I'll weigh a couple of times while I am on my period so you guys can see what I'm gaining and what I'm losing and so on. But next week I do have my bariatric appointment. So today is February 21st. This will be my last weigh-in before the weekend hits. My next weigh-in I'm going to record is going to be on Monday, and I just got in my 5th workout for this week. I'm so proud of myself. But let's go ahead and weigh in and see where we're at. Today I'm down 0.4 pounds, 275.5. Still losing, that's great. Next week I take my last shot of Zepbound. Excited. And I also see my bariatric doctor for my follow-up this month, and I'm going to record that. So that's my last weigh-in until Monday, so I'll see y'all then. Good morning, y'all. Today is February 24th. Today is Monday, the start of a new week, and I did start my time of start my time of the month yesterday. So I don't have really any high expectations this week, just because, you know, when you're on your time of the month, you gained, you're bloated, and so on. So I'm hoping to at least stay at the 275 level, but we're gonna weigh in. Just came back from the gym, so let's see where we are. So as expected, I'm at 277.6, so I gained 2.1 pounds, unfortunately, but that's the beauty and not so beautiful thing about being on your time of the month. So hopefully I don't gain any more from that, but we'll see. I'll weigh in again probably tomorrow, and then my shot day, which is Wednesday, which is also when I go to my bariatric surgeon on my 3-month check-in. So I gained 2.1 pounds. I'm at 277, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Today is February 25th, and I'm about to weigh in. It's 1 day away from my shot, my last shot of this month. So let's get into it. Meh. At 277 even, so I went down 0.6 pounds. Still good, you know. I know it's gonna fluctuate because I am on my time of the month, but as of right now I am at 277, and I'm gonna weigh in tomorrow morning before my appointment and let y'all know what the final weigh-in is, and I'll take you guys on my follow-up appointment with my bariatric / GLP doctor. Today is shot day. Today's the 26th of February. I'm about to head to the gym, but before that I'm going to take my stool softener, prepare myself for my shot later on today so I won't be as constipated. But I'm going to head to the gym, going to weigh in after, and then I'm going to head to my appointment with my doctor for my check-in on my Zepbound, because this will be the end of 3 months. Update, my stomach has been a little achy all throughout this week, probably because I am on my time of the month still. That combined with the combination of probably the shot and my time of the month, that has been not the best this week. I'm going to take my stool softener today. That way I can combat the side effects of taking my shot later on today. So I'm about to head to the gym and baby, get into the top from Gymshark. This is so cute. And why is this my first time wearing it? Super cute. Look at that. I can't wait to take some pictures. Just came back from the gym. I'm about to weigh in before I shower and go to my appointment. So let's get into it. Alright, so I'm weighing in at 276.2, so I'm down 0.8 pounds. I'm still not back at 275, but I am on my time of the month, so that's a factor, a huge factor. But I'm down 0.8 pounds at 276.2, and I'm going to weigh in when I get to the doctor's office, so I'm expecting maybe 1.5 pounds or 2 gain at the office because I am wearing more clothes and, you know, just other factors, you know. But that's my weigh-in for today, and I take my injection later on tonight. It's the last injection shot of this month, and I'm going to take you on a ride to my doctor's appointment. So I'll see y'all in a bit.
All right, y'all. So I'm here a little early. I just got to my appointment. I have about 5 minutes to spare. It'll probably take me 5 minutes to get up there, but I have a few questions for Dr. Malladi. So I'm going to ask her, and just so you guys can get a little insight on Zepbound if you're considering any type of GLP. So I'm excited. And this is my 3-month appointment, and I just feel really great, like really, really great. But I'll talk more about the appointment after, but let's go because I don't want to be late. I'm going to take the stairs because I have about 3 minutes to spare now, so yeah. Okay. I forgot what floor she's on, guys, but I could have sworn it's the 5th floor, and I think I'm wrong. Gosh, it's 8. I think it's the 8th floor. Well, I found the floor. It's the 8th floor. I went to the 5th, 6th, and 7th, but it's really the 8th floor. But, I mean, I'm 1 minute late. Gonna weigh in now. So I'm weighed in at 277.1 here. So like I said, I will gain probably a pound just because of other factors. I'm wearing actual clothes, socks, my watch. At 277.1 here. Morning I weighed in 276.2. So still around the same weight. So that's good. And like she said, I'm losing, which is great. So I'm excited.
So you're down 8 pounds from last time we saw you. We started the medication in December, so you are down 29 pounds since we started the medication. 101 pounds from your highest weight.
That's great.
That is great.
That's amazing.
Are any side effects? Any trouble?
The biggest one would be the constipation, but I take the stool softener in the morning to kind of help with that. So I am having a bowel movement.
So it's helping?
Yeah, it is helping. It just still has a little constipation, so I think maybe I'll do 2 of the daily stool softeners instead.
Yeah, you can.
Next month.
You know, if you intermittently need to take a laxative, you can. But if it gets to be too big of an issue, just let us know.
Okay.
You can also try taking a probiotic if you want. That may help.
Probiotic?
Let me grab Dr. Malladi.
29 pounds down since I came in December. And 101 pounds down total since I first came in 4 years ago for bariatric surgery.
29 pounds from when we started the medication. And did you know you're over 100 pounds down?
Yeah, she just told me.
From your highest weight. So with the surgery in and out of medication. So I'm glad that it's really helping. You think it's helping you?
Yeah, I think so.
To kind of keep the weight loss. Yeah, I think the combination approach seems to be really helping. Because, there's a subset of sleep patients. All sleep patients only, on average, lose like 60% of their excess body weight, but it's a bell-shaped curve. Some do more, some do less.
Yeah.
And I think the medication is helping the subset that maybe kind of hit a wall or plateau a little early.
Yeah.
And it's been continuing, so we'll see how it goes. I'm hopeful that my weight loss surgery patients will be able to wean off the medication and then still maintain their weight loss. Okay. Maybe even better than someone who didn't have surgery, because they have still that underlying tool. So we'll see.
Okay.
Doing well. She injects on Wednesday in her abdomen. She has been following up with the dietitian. She's had a little bit of constipation, but she's managing that with stool softeners.
Okay.
She's noticing a reduction.
So it's not too...
It's not too bad, yeah.
Okay.
I think so, yeah.
She's noticing a reduction in cravings and portion control. She does feel like this dose is lasting pretty much the week because she's due for an injection today, and she's really still feeling it.
Okay, good.
She's doing 4 solid food meals and 1 protein shake. Over 64 ounces of water, over 80 grams of protein, and she's doing strength and cardio 4 to 5 days a week.
Awesome. You are doing so well. And the fact that you're still, you're sticking with resistance training is very important because you don't want to have muscle wasting. So your weight loss, you had 8 pounds in the last month. And so, 1 to 2 pounds a week is about, is what we would want. So you have like a couple pounds a week, basically. So, and it's lasting the whole week. So I think we should stick with this dose.
Stick with 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
And with tirzepatide, with Zepbound, they don't necessarily have like a ramp up protocol like Wegovy has. And so you can just kind of hang out at
Okay.
one dose. So I think we'll stick with that for now, but then maybe next time it can go up. We'll see.
Okay. So what's the highest, I guess, dose?
15.
Really?
And it can go up by
By
2.5 milligrams every 4 weeks.
Okay.
But a lot of people just hang out. If it's lasting the whole week, you're losing the weight. I think I prefer you be on less, medication as you need. Just based on how you're doing.
Okay. Anybody that like kind of weans off of it, like how are they doing?
Yeah. So I've been doing this consistently, these kind of medications, just for the last year and a half.
Okay.
So I have hundreds of patients. So there are a few that are just in the process of starting to wean, and so I have to see how it goes. Okay. And we don't have any studies like the company, and there aren't any real studies on weaning. There's a study out of Europe that looked at some wean down. And if you do a long taper, it's a short-term study though, that they were able to maintain their weight for 6 months, but they've only done it like a 6-month study.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see.
Yeah, because the biggest thing I've heard is they gain the weight back.
The history of weight loss medications, we've seen people gain weight back, right? With the history of different weight loss medications. And that's why I haven't been as keen on medications. And I think, surgery is the better tool for long-term weight maintenance. Now, it's not perfect, but it's better in terms of long-term weight maintenance. But these medications, they do see weight regain, in the short term for some patients. So the long taper, I think, is important. Like I said, also having the sleeve under the medication, I think make it easier to wean and maintain. Okay. So we'll have to see. It may be that people need to be on it intermittently. We'll have to see. Yeah, like the other week or every few weeks or low dose or something like that.
Okay.
But we'll just have to see individually, how each patient does and what's going to work. Okay. Like I said, the philosophy is I'd like to get you off. But
yeah, me too.
Yeah. But I don't want to leave you. We'll stick with the 5 for now. Okay. And then we'll see in 4 weeks. 5 with a refill and see you in 8 weeks.
Okay. Cool. That works. You have time for a few questions?
Yes.
Okay. The questions that they've been asking me. So.
Oh, okay.
This is my bariatric doctor. She did my VSG in 2021, and I'm back to see her for Zepbound, and I'm going to ask her a few questions. Okay. Give a brief description or difference between trizepatide and semaglutide.
Semaglutide and tirzepatide, these two medications, they're both were originally developed as diabetic medications. And the semaglutide mimics a gut hormone called GLP-1. The tirzepatide mimics a gut hormone, 2 gut hormones, GLP-1 and GIP. So in some studies, it looks like the tirzepatide might have a little bit more weight loss and maybe a little less side effects. But I think I've seen patients do really well with either one. But that's some of the differences that we're seeing. Both of them are injectable medications that are once-a-week injections. They both, as I said, are diabetic medications, so they modulate your blood sugars to kind of even out blood sugars, and they also slow down the gastrointestinal tract to help you feel full with less food.
For somebody that's had bariatric surgery, is exploring GLP is a good option for them?
Yes. The hope with surgery is that you'll lose the weight over that first year and a half, and then you're in a maintenance weight. Mm-hmm. But as we know from statistics, you don't get to, quote, normal weight with weight loss surgery. On average, you lose around 60 to 70% excess body weight. So as patients are plateauing, or if somehow they are patients who maybe slow down sooner than others, or plateau sooner or hit a wall, the medications seem to be helping. So I'm really pleased with the medications continuing that weight loss curve. So beyond the year and a half, that they're able to continue to lose weight. So I do think a combination approach may be really a great way to get more weight loss out of the process.
And what are their most common side effects, and how can I manage them?
So with the medications, because they slow down the GI tract, and so you feel full with a small amount of food, but it also, the common side effects are GI related, like nausea, bloating, constipation. So I think the first thing is just to, A, ramp up slowly with the medications. B, what I've noticed with some patients is, first of all, A, you have to eat little meals through the day, the 5 little meals. So overeating can cause more nausea or bloating. So you might realize you just need to cut back a little bit on the eating. Mm-hmm. Also,
plenty of fluids. Plenty of fluids helps. Fiber, and all the normal things for constipations, but maybe even adding stool softener. I'm not one to give like nausea medication or a lot of other medication to counteract these side effects. So it's really about just titrating the dose properly. And also one thing I've noticed that it might even change if you change your injection site. So some patients who've had a little more nausea the first day or the second day and they've injected in their abdomen, sometimes if they inject more peripherally in the fat in the arm or the leg, that seem to have mitigated that.
Last question. For somebody that's looking to get approved under insurance, what can they do, or what are the steps or factors to get approved?
It's very complicated, unfortunately, because not everyone has even coverage for the weight loss medications. Some might have coverage for Wegovy and not for Zepbound. Some may have coverage because they have diabetes. So it kind of depends on some of your lab work. If a patient has diabetes, and some with a certain level of pre-diabetes, they might be able to get covered under the diabetic code. So I was just, you probably just have to talk to the doctor and see. You have to try different things to see if you can get that coverage.
Okay.
And with the shortage, there's a lot of controversy right now, but because some of these medications are in shortage, we've been able to prescribe compounded medication for some patients, but that's still... We'll see if that's going to be able to be continued this year. We'll have to see.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. And if you're in Dallas, Dr. Preeti Malladi, and thank you. All right, guys. So I hope that answers some of your questions that you have on Zepbound or any GLP. And yeah, so that's the end of my appointment. And I'll show you guys my last injection shot for this month. And yeah. So I'm done with my appointment. That is Dr. Malladi for you. She's an amazing doctor. If you're in Dallas, Texas, and you need a bariatric surgeon or a doctor in general for a consultation, I do very much highly recommend Dr. Preeti Malladi. She's amazing. She has great programs for you to help you to maintain your weight loss and to continue losing the weight. And I hope she answered any of your questions that you may have had and questions that I've had. I think it's very important to have a doctor answer questions that's dealing with the GLP medications. I did have bariatric surgery. So I think that's amazing that she was able to answer the questions. And I really, really thank her for that. Yeah, she's amazing. And if you're looking for one, look her up. Look up her stats. She's amazing. I'll see her in 8 weeks. So she's going to keep me at the 5 milligrams. If I feel like it's not around the 3rd week, it's kind of just stagnant, they can increase the dosage to 2.5 milligrams. So that will be 7.5 milligrams for the 5th month. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, that's a little update. I'll see her again in 8 weeks. And yeah, I take my shot tonight, guys. I take my last injection of the month tonight. And yeah. Let's see how that goes. And I'll see y'all tonight. Bye. Oh, also, let's get into the fit because Miss G Simone did her big one. I need to take some pictures in this fit, but yeah, 10 out of 10 would definitely recommend. But I'll see y'all later tonight.
It's time to take my injection shot, and I'm going to do it in a different location. I've been doing it in my stomach all month, so I'm going to do my inner thigh. See if that also helps with the constipation because I have experienced constipation quite a bit this month. But I've been taking my stool softener. So we're going to try the inner thigh and see if that helps with the constipation. Just to refresh you guys' memory, you can inject your shot at 3 locations: on your arm, stomach area, and the front part of your thigh. It shows that on the box as well. If you've watched my first and second video on Zepbound, you'll know that you can inject. As you can see, step number 1, choose your injection site. 2, you can pull that gray cap off, which I'll show you again. And 3, place it on that injection site that you want to and make sure that you unlock it. And 4, pull the lever, pull the lever. My last one of this month, as my doctor stated, she's going to keep me at the 5 milligrams for next month, which is my month number 4. For March, 7.5 milligrams after that. If I feel like the next month is kind of stagnant with the 5 milligrams. So just to let you guys know, it is a shortage on Zepbound, and I believe really any GLP, so kind of hard to get my prescription in. I mentioned that it's delayed when my doctor put in my prescription today, so I had to call around and see where that 5 milligram was available, and there was literally only 1 location, and I have to get it tomorrow. Just letting you guys know before starting this because that is a factor. Let's get into the shot. I'm gonna do this area here, inner thigh, the 5 milligrams. I think I'm gonna do this thigh. So, right there. Grab that fat, y'all. Literally, grab it, place it, and make sure you hold it for 10 seconds. Ready? 10 seconds. And that's a wrap. Boom. So that was my last shot for this month of February. I'm going to do a final weigh-in for this month of February on either Thursday or Friday, just to give you a total amount that I've lost on this month, with the first time being on 5 milligrams. So we'll see. Today is the 27th and I'm about to weigh in the day after the shot. Let's get it. Looks like I'm down 0.7 pounds and I'm at 275.5. Look like the bloatedness is going away. The period is just about over. Mother Nature kept me down, but I'm back up. So I'm officially back to the 275s. I'm so happy. So 275.5, down 0.7 pounds. So that's great. I'm going to weigh in one more time, which is tomorrow. And that makes the end of this month. It's the last day of February. Today is February 28th and I'm going to do my final weigh-in. I didn't go to the gym today because I do have school. So we're going to do our final weigh-in and yeah, let's get into it. I'm at 274.6. I'm down 0.9 pounds. I'm so happy. So I'm under 275 for the end of this month of February for my third month on Zepbound, and I feel amazing. I did take a bowel movement this morning. The stool softener is definitely doing its job. Just to do a recap, side effects, the biggest one this month was constipation. Now I am taking 2 stool softeners in the morning to help me soften up even more. Nausea a little, dry mouth, dry throat around the 3rd shot. Those are the main side effects that I experienced this month. So February 3rd, I was at 283.8, and let's do the math to see how much I actually lost. 283.8 minus, as of right now, I am at 274.6. So 274.6. Yeah, I'm down 9.2 pounds for this entire month of February. That is actually over the average that you're supposed to lose on Zepbound, which is amazing. I really think it's because I've been combining it. Like I keep telling you guys, combining with physical activity and creating those healthy eating habits. This is a lifelong journey of creating those healthy habits. I'm so excited. I can't wait for this next month, which is my birthday month, to see how further I am getting down. Remember, my doctor did keep me at the 5 milligrams. And if you remember and you watched my last video, when she kept me at the 2.5 milligrams, I kind of was steady. I didn't lose as much as I expected to lose. So hopefully that's not the case with the 5 milligrams for this month of March. I hope y'all enjoyed this update. Now, if you have any questions in the comments, and most importantly, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. See you guys at the next video. Bye.